girl, welcome back to my channel. Hi-Fi Unicorn is back with a song called Daydream, I believe. I apologize, I cannot read Japanese, but I did translate it, so I hope that's what it is. If not, please correct me down below. I have been loving all of the recent releases that Hi-Fi Unicorn has been coming out with. They are so freaking catchy. They're so good. I've been loving getting to know them better, so I'm really excited for this. Before I get started, make sure if you want this song or any other song to end up on our Fandom Favorites Top 30 chart, check that in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and get started without further ado. Ooh, from the beginning? Ah! So pretty. Wow, I am blown away. This is so pretty. Pretty. Is this Shuto singing? It sounds like him. No, it's Taemin. Ooh. The little like harmonies that are happening in the background. Oh, and the piano. Oh, that was so pretty. Kind of a little instrumental interlude. Pretty. Ooh, the drums out of that part. So pretty. Ooh, did you hear that? The guitar in the background there? Oh, wow. Ugh. Not even a bridge and another chorus? No, I want more. Give me more. Hi-Fi Unicorn. This song built up so many emotions in me. It was so beautiful. It really, like, how do I even describe, like, how I was feeling within this? I feel like it wasn't just Shuto and Taemin singing. I felt like the instrumentation was singing, and they just were complimenting each other so incredibly well. With the piano only introduction, so beautiful. There was a good 20 seconds at least of that, and then kind of like, so it builds up this like anticipation. What's going to happen? When are they going to start singing kind of feel? And then going in with the instruments first before still any other vocals come in. So it was quite a lengthy introduction. And I loved how then it pulled away. The instrumentation pulled away to allow the voice to come in and sing. And I believe, you have to correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Shuto sang the first, right? And then it was Taemin in the pre-chorus. But the way it was just both of them just sang so delicately and like with strength at the same time, you could definitely tell like where they were placing things and how they were doing their runs and harmony together. And it was just so freaking pretty. It's an emotional song too. I wish the lyrics would have matched up a little more closely. There were a couple of times I was able to understand what was being said, but there were a couple of times that were not. I did try, while one of the instrumental interludes was going on, to bring up a English translation, but it doesn't look like there's one up yet. And I don't want to miss out on anything, so I went back, while the instrumental interlude was happening. But it was interesting in that first verse, how it pulled away and Shuto was singing, and then we get into like this pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is quite short, but it's Taemin, and it was like just the way that the intensity changed. So then when it went into the chorus, and I believe one of the lyrics was, the more I try to forget, the more my tears fall, like right before the chorus. And I was like, stab me in the heart. That's what that's what it felt like, kind of those things. This feels like it would be perfect for a drama, like a historical drama. I could just like see this like whole thing like playing out in front of my, like in my eyes, like my brain. And then we have this incredible harmony, like chorus, and the harmony, and Shuto and Taemin, like the way that they create harmony together and the way that they play off of each other vocally is so beautiful. I really enjoy them together. And then we have this instrumental interlude, and it's one of those things where it's just like so passionate in the way that everything is being done with the strings added, and the piano was that piano was such a main character in this song. So pretty. And I really like how there was a little pause before going into the second verse. And I noticed that in this second verse, there was, again, a lot less instrumental, but even, I want to say, less than, like, the ending, like, less than the first one. It was a lot of difference. And this time, I believe that Taemin started first, and then Shuto came in for that pre-chorus. But it was interesting how during the second part that instrumental increased, and it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew, and where I feel like the first time that instrumental did grow, but I feel like Taemin did something with his voice that was stronger the first time in that pre-chorus, whereas here I feel like Shuto's voice was really pretty, and they had the instrumental carry some of that weight, which I thought was a good change. It like gave it a different feeling and depth. Not that I don't think that Shuto can't do that. I think he definitely can. I think that was a choice they made on purpose to have that instrumental do it there, because the chorus, I felt like this next chorus, the second chorus, I don't know, it felt like there, especially at the beginning, there was a lot less instrumental, and then it just kept building. It kept building and building and building until you finally had the ending of the song, and I was just like, no, I want more. Overall, I enjoyed this song so much. It was so good. And I think I learned a new name, so you have to tell me if I'm correct or if I'm incorrect. So maybe two. So I obviously know the vocalists, Shuto and Taemin. Drummer is Min, is that correct? And he's the maknae. And then leader is Kyun, Is that right? Guys, correct me if I'm right or wrong. I'm trying to learn their names. I'm horrible at learning names because there's too many things in here, but I'm doing my best because I have been loving them so much. I'm so glad that you guys were like, they're doing this every single month and you need to check them out. So I'm really excited because now they're on my radar all the time, and I'm just like, when's the next one coming out? I need to know. Don't forget, if you want this song or any other song to end up on our fandom favorites top 30 chart, make sure you check that in the description box down below. And tell me what you guys thought of the song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song? For me, just the fact that the instrumentation and the voices, it felt like 3 voices singing together was so beautiful. Just the way that it worked together made me feel so many emotions. But tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.